Bex gets a harsh warning from Madison and Alexandra when Martin is called in by the headmaster and she learns the police may be involved. Martin's devastated by the developments and, with Bex refusing to explain, he shuns his daughter, while Shaquille finally snaps at Keegan and they fight. Mick refuses to take Ben's money after he responds to Shirley's plea, but she thinks of another way to use it. It's so unwise, but the Carters are desperate. Mick hits the bottle to avoid thinking about what he's done and is then mortified to learn how Whit has tried to help. But she responds that it's due to her own guilt at being the cause of the Carters' mess. Mick gets an offer that may stop him from going to prison, but his family are shocked when he says no. Johnny demands he tell Linda the truth about Lee. Later, Shirley warns Whitney to back off Mick, but the rest of the Carters are oblivious to Shirley's intentions, while Mick tries to change her mind. Michelle panics when Preston's mum calls. She lies she hasn't seen him, but orders him to go. She struggles to resist him, and someone may be watching. Next, we take a trip to Weatherfield. Adam tests Ken's blood pressure after he borrows his car to visit the dealer Ronan, but the deal's off when he ends up with Amy in the car and detours to take Amy to visit Deirdre's grave. Later, Ken searches Adam's flat for his keys and finds more than he wanted to. Ronan is menacing with Tracy and Amy when he learns Adam slept with Trina, and Adam is terrified when he orders a bouquet and insists Tracy delivers it. Daniel and Sinead are tense around each other after their decision about the baby, but Rana counsels him not to rush into a decision. Then, Peter shares his regrets with Daniel about how he never put his family first, while Beth reassures Sinead she knows exactly what she needs to do. When Daniel is then offered a place on their MA course by Oxford University, what will he decide? Peter drives Chloe around, but turns her down when she invites him in, and he decides to say no to any more jobs with her. But he's a weak man. Then he gets an idea when he realises the pub's for sale, while Tracy's furious he wants to sell the florists. Will Chloe be the shoulder he cries on, or will he, for once, do the right thing? Finally, we check out Emmerdale. Piers is so thin-skinned he's almost translucent, and he's riled when Rona points out she hasn't got a ring yet, while Vanessa's alarmed when she says they've set a date for the wedding in 6 weeks. Piers films Rona doing a striptease when she tries on Laurel's sexy lingerie, then later guilt-trips her when she's reluctant to watch the sex tape. He soon clashes with Vanessa, who's hell-bent on proving what a creep he is to Rona. But what's he up to when he manipulates Vanessa into watching it? Aaron is suffering from his beating, and cellmate Ethan offers him a joint to help ease the pain, but he says no. Later, Jason makes more threats. The prison chaplain tries to help him, but he's on the verge of pressing the self-destruct button as he considers asking Jason for drugs. Liv tries to talk sense into him, telling him it will jeopardise his appeal. Will he listen? Chrissy's on the verge of leaving the village, but Rebecca handcuffs her to Lawrence to force them to talk. Will Ronnie rescue her by confessing?